Next is speed time graph. A speed time graph, also known as a velocity time graph, is a graphical representation of the relationship between an object's speed and time during its motion. The graph shows the change in an object's speed over time, with speed on the vertical axis and time on the horizontal axis. A straight horizontal line represents constant speed, while a curved line represents changing speed. The slope of the line represents acceleration or deceleration, with a steeper slope indicating a greater acceleration or deceleration. The area under the line in a speed time graph represents the distance traveled by the object during its motion. To calculate the distance traveled, find the area of the trapezoid under the line by taking the average speed and multiplying it by the time traveled. In addition, the slope of the line in a speed time graph can be used to calculate the acceleration of the object using the formula. Acceleration is change in speed over time. If the slope is positive, it represents acceleration, while a negative slope represents deceleration. If the slope is zero, the object is moving at a constant speed. In addition, the slope of the line in a speed time graph can be used to calculate the acceleration of the object using the formula. Acceleration is change in speed over time. If the slope is positive, it represents acceleration, while a negative slope represents deceleration. If the slope is zero, the object is moving at a constant speed. Examination tip. It is easy to get confused between different types of graph. Look at the label on the vertical axis to make sure you are looking at a speed time graph. Worked example of speed time graph is: a graph is given. The diagram shows speed time graph for the first 40 seconds of a cycle ride. Find the acceleration between 20 and 40 seconds. From 20 to 40 seconds. Acceleration is equal to the gradient of the line between 20 and 40 seconds. Now find the gradient by using m equals rise over run. Rise is 4 minus 2 and run is 40 minus 20. So 2 over 20 will be 0.1. Now acceleration is 0.1 meter per second square. Another worked example. The diagram shows the speed time graph for 70 seconds of a car journey. Calculate the deceleration of the car during the first 20 seconds. Deceleration is equal to the gradient of the line between 0 and 20 seconds. So from 0 to 20 seconds. Now find the gradient by using m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 10 minus 16 over 20 minus 0. M equals negative 6 over 20, which is negative 0.3. So deceleration is negative 0.3 meter per second square. Calculate the total distance traveled by the car during these 70 seconds. The area under the line in a speed time graph represents the distance. Let's divide the area in parts. Let's say this area is A1 and this area is A2. A1 is the area of a right triangle and A2 is the area of a rectangle. A1 equals 1 over 2 into h times b. A1 will be equal to 1 over 2. H is 16 minus 10 and b is 20. So 1 over 2, 6 times 20 is 1 over 2 into 120. So A1 is equal to 60. Now A2 will be equal to length times width. So 70 times 10 equals 700. The total area under the curve is A1 plus A2. 60 plus 70 equals 760. So the required distance is 760 meters. Test yourself. Question number 1 is, the diagram shows information about the final 70 seconds of a car journey. Calculate the acceleration between 60 and 70 seconds. It's a 1 mark question. Find the distance traveled by the car during the 70 seconds. It's a 3 mark question. Question number 2. The diagram shows the speed time graph for the final 40 seconds of a car journey. At the start of the 40 seconds, the speed is v meter per second. The total distance traveled during the 40 seconds is 1.24 kilometers. Find the value of v. It's a 4 mark question. Question number 3. The diagram shows the speed time graph for 100 seconds of the journey of a car and of a motorbike. Calculate how much further the car traveled than the motorbike during the 100 seconds. The diagram is given and it's a 3 mark question. Question number 4. The diagram shows the speed time graph of a train journey between two stations. Find the acceleration of the train during the first 40 seconds. It's a 1 mark question. The diagram shows the speed time graph of a train journey between two stations. Calculate the distance between the two stations. It's a 3 mark question. Question number 5. The diagram shows the speed time graph for part of a journey of two people, a runner and a walker. Calculate the acceleration of the runner for the first 3 seconds. It's a 1 mark question. Calculate the total distance traveled by the runner in the 19 seconds. It's a 3 mark question. The runner and the walker are traveling in the same direction along the same path. When t equals 0, the runner is 10 meters behind the walker. Find how far the runner is ahead of the walker when t equals 19. It's a 3 mark question.